All right, guys, 2 videos today because we just got some hilarious news. Concord is shutting down the game and offering full refunds to all players. This is like 2 weeks after launch. 2 weeks. It was that much of a failure. Now, if you guys don't know what Concord is, I've got a couple videos about this. They got a Troon character in it. They got pronouns everywhere. They got a character with a gigantic fupa. They've had the LGBT tag on their on Steam and then took it down. Anyway, this is a woke hero shooter filled with all kinds of queer ideology in it and helmed by some queer activists and so on and so forth. So this is one of the biggest failures, if not the biggest failure I have ever seen in video games. I mean, look at what happened even with Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League and that gigantic nightmare that it was. But this is worse. I mean, not even 2 weeks. Now with the hero shooter, you're really relying on people playing it. The game does not function unless people play it. This is an online game, you know, similar to something like Overwatch, for example. I mean, you have Deadlock that just dropped part of its early playtesting, where you have to get specifically an invite even to be able to play that game. And it is constantly, like, there's tons of people on there constantly. I've been playing it like crazy. But Concord launches, loses PlayStation $200 million, and now are officially shutting down. They say here, Concord fans, we've been listening closely to your feedback since the launch of Concord on PlayStation 5 and PC, and want to thank everyone who has joined the journey abroad the North Star. Your support and the passionate community that has grown around the game has meant the world to us. They're a passionate community of 50 people. Okay, most of those probably being friends of the developers. However, while many qualities of the experience resonated with players, we also recognize that other aspects of the game and our initial launch didn't land the way we'd intended. Therefore, at this time, we have decided to take the game offline beginning September 6th. 2024 and explore options including those that will better reach our players. Oh my gosh, this is like, and I know before people are like, oh, why would you celebrate that a game's doing bad? Why would you do it? Because this is trash. Get these activists out of the gaming industry. Let's stop. This is a huge victory for gamers because we are sick and tired of this garbage that has infiltrated gaming. All right, so while we determine the best path ahead, Concord sales will cease immediately, and we will begin to offer a full refund for all gamers who have purchased the game for PS5 or PC. If you purchased the game for PS5 from the PlayStation Store or PlayStation Direct, a refund will be issued back to your original payment method. Customers who purchased from other digital storefronts will also be refunded. More information about refunds from Steam and Epic can be found below. Steam Store, Epic Game Store, other retailer. Once refunded, players will no longer have access to the game. We'll keep you updated, and thank you again to all the free gunners who have joined us in the Concord Galaxy. This is a gigantic embarrassment. I mean, I just covered on the video earlier about the Troon character they threw in the game and how they were going to do these vignettes videos to, oh, we're really going to let you see more about the characters, similar to how Overwatch does with their heroes. But nobody gives a crap. They would have just continued to embarrass themselves the more that they kept this game online and have hogged up server resources for people who are not even playing the game. I mean, you had Insomniac Games, you had other PlayStation developers trying their darndest to get people on board with this. Hey guys, congratulations to Concord for their launch. We're going to be streaming the game all day, by the way. These game companies that were trying to show support for this, paying their developers to stream this game on the day that it launched. And oh my goodness, not even 2 weeks. Not even 2 weeks. My goodness. That also, let me see if I can find, oh yeah, this was funny on the Concord Steam board. People's job are at stake. The boards were hilarious. That's the thing, is this game has been a gigantic meme. People just keep laughing at it. We're laughing at what people are writing on the boards. And, you know, a lot of people are upset because they're just like, well, what? We shouldn't be celebrating when games do bad. Why are these gamers celebrating? These terrible bigot gamers who are celebrating that these games are doing bad and people are losing their jobs. I don't like when people lose their jobs specifically, but that's the thing, is whenever their jobs are to ruin video games, then yeah, it's like, okay, goodbye. I hope that they still can fall back on a job, but not in gaming, when they are not equipped to do that and all they do is ruin what they touch. Now just imagine a first party title here with the kind of resources that were put into Concord, but with developers who are not DEI hires and who actually like video games, and who actually like video games to be video games. You know, everything fun about games that we love. And not all of this, oh, we want to just diversity and inclusion in our characters and representation and queer ideology and all of this stuff. Because the video game industry has hired a bunch of activists that all they care about is inserting perverted, demonic ideology in everything they touch. So it is a victory to see the cookie crumble. The turd cookie has crumbled. Hooray! So yeah, play Deadlock instead. Oh my goodness. I know people are gonna be like, why are you shilling for Deadlock? Is Deadlock paying you? No, I just freaking love it. This is where, now this is like a hero shooter MOBA mix. I mean, it's Valve. If anybody plays any Valve games, you know, Valve doesn't miss. Valve typically doesn't miss. And this is no exception. Now, this is a hero shooter / MOBA combination. Ice Frog, who, you know, essentially the creator of MOBAs in general. So I started playing this. I'm playing with my brother here, or both my brothers, but I'm laning with my brother. I love this character. So yeah, we hopped on. This is like low quality on Twitter. So, but anyway, it's in such an early state right now. You have to get an invite even to play it. And some of the characters obviously look like they're like placeholder and not complete, but even so, it's just freaking fun. And I love when games are just focused on being fun. It's refreshing. It's nice. So anyway, there you have it for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'll catch you next time. And in the meantime, go boom.